What if building wealth isn't about what you chase, but what you avoid? While most people focus on making more money, the Jewish community has quietly built generational wealth by sidestepping specific financial traps that most people never even notice. Even Warren Buffett agrees. His number one rule: don't lose money, because wealth isn't just built, it's preserved. After years of studying these patterns, I'm sharing 7 wealth-killing traps that silently drain most Americans' bank accounts. These aren't theories. They're real-life pitfalls I've seen ruin smart people's futures. Pay close attention to trap number 5. It looks harmless, but it's one of the most dangerous. Whether you're saving for retirement or building a legacy for your children, understanding these traps could change your financial future. No complex strategies required. Just awareness, and the courage to think differently. Let's begin. Trap 1. Weak community ties. The solo finance trap. Have you ever felt like you're carrying all the financial weight alone? Every bill, every emergency, every decision. That kind of isolation isn't just tiring, it's risky. Jewish culture emphasizes kahila, community. They share knowledge, launch businesses together, mentor across generations. It's not just emotional support, it's financial strength. I've met professionals in their 60s who still feel financially lost, not because they're not smart, but because they're alone. Solution: find your financial tribe. Join an investment group. Start a mastermind. Connect with someone 10 years ahead of you. Remember the saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Trap 2. Impulse spending, the emotional money drain. We've all done it. Late night Amazon scroll, $45 on something fun. Target run, $60 on a few things. By the time it arrives, the thrill is gone. But your money is too. Impulse spending is emotional. It's a hidden leak. In Jewish tradition, Shabbat, a day of rest, teaches the power of pause. No shopping, no spending, no reacting. It builds financial discipline. The math: spending $100 per week impulsively equals $5,000 a year. That's a vacation, an investment, a debt payment, gone. Solution: build a 24-hour rule. If it's over $50, wait a day. Over $300, wait a week. You'll be amazed how many must-haves turn into never-minds. Wealthy people don't avoid spending. They spend with intention. That's what separates comfort from chaos. Trap 3. High-interest debt. The wealth parasite. Ever made a minimum credit card payment and seen no progress? That's not a bug, it's the system. High-interest debt isn't just expensive, it's designed to trap. Jewish ethics once said, charging excessive interest to someone in need is immoral. A $10,000 credit card balance at 24% interest equals $2,400 a year. $12,000 in 5 years. And that's without touching the original balance. That money could have doubled in the S&P 500. Solution: escape fast. Use 0% balance transfers, like Chase Slate Edge or Citi Diamond Preferred. Look into credit union consolidation loans. And above all, stop adding to the balance. Paying off debt with 24% interest. That's like getting a guaranteed 24% return. Trap 4. One income stream, all your eggs in one basket. Ever had your whole life depend on one paycheck, and then it stopped? That's one point of failure. Too many risks. The Talmud teaches, divide your money into thirds: land, business, and reserve. That's diversification, taught 1,500 years before modern finance. People with million-dollar careers have been wiped out by a single layoff. Their mistake wasn't saving, it was relying on just one source. Solution: build backup income streams. Start small, $1,000 from a rental, $500 in dividends, a side gig on weekends. Multiple income streams equals peace of mind. Not to get rich overnight, but to protect your future. Trap 5. Lifestyle inflation. The silent wealth killer. You get a raise and spend more, a new baby, and upgrade everything. The kids move out, and suddenly you deserve luxury. That's lifestyle inflation. When your spending rises with your income, your wealth stays flat. Warren Buffett still lives in the house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. Why? Because he knows wealth isn't about showing it. It's about growing it. There's a Jewish saying, "Who is rich? He who is happy with what he has." That's not just wisdom, it's strategy. Solution: set a lifestyle cap. If you're happy living on $8,000 a month, stick to it. Even when you earn $12,000, invest the rest. Over half of households earning $100,000 plus still live paycheck to paycheck. It's not what you earn, it's the gap between earning and spending. Trap 6. Avoiding financial education. The knowledge gap. Learning about money can feel intimidating, especially as you get older. You think you should know by now, or maybe it's too late. That mindset is the trap. Jewish tradition sees learning as lifelong. Much have I learned from my teachers, more from my colleagues, most from my students. Most people don't invest, not because they lack money, but because they lack clarity. And clarity only comes from learning. Solution: pick just one topic. Start there. Roth IRA conversions after 60. How bond ladders work. How to read your 401k. Read The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Watch a YouTube video. Talk to a fee-only advisor. Every concept you learn equals one less way the system can take advantage of you. Financial freedom isn't complex, it's curious. Trap 7. Ignoring legacy planning. When good intentions go wrong, you've worked hard, you've built something, but without a plan, it can disappear in one generation. 70% of wealthy families lose their wealth by the second generation, 90% by the third. Why? Not laziness, lack of planning. Jewish families often talk openly about money across generations. They pass down not just wealth, but wisdom. What you leave in your children is more important than what you leave to them. Here's the trap. No will, no trust, no life insurance, no instructions for heirs. That means probate, taxes, family conflict. Solution: create a simple will, consider a revocable trust, assign beneficiaries on accounts, and write a values letter, what you want your money to mean. Talk to an estate attorney. It doesn't have to cost much, but the impact is priceless. Now you've heard the 7 traps that quietly destroy wealth. They're not loud, they're not obvious, but they are powerful. Avoid them, and you're ahead of 90% of people. You don't need a 6-figure income. You don't need perfect timing. You need discipline, clarity, and the courage to do what others ignore. Your next step: pick just one trap you're stuck in. Take one action this week to escape it. Let's build a community that doesn't just chase money, but protects it, grows it, and passes it on wisely. If this message helped shift your mindset, give it a like. Subscribe for more real wealth wisdom. No fluff, just clarity. And share this with someone who needs to hear it. Stay smart, stay grounded, build wisely. See you in the next one.